or swimmers and coaches. Would greatly appreciate your attention on this one. With regards to our staging area, we need to do this a little bit better than we did yesterday morning. There is no staging area before the staging area, so please, only the three heats that follow the heat that's currently in the pool should be at the staging area. Again, only 3 heats. So if heat number 1 is in the water and you are in heats 2, 3, and 4, you should be at the staging area. If you're in heat 5, do not proceed to the staging area until the second heat is in the water. Once again, coaches and swimmers, only 3 heats should be at the staging area. 1 heat behind the block and 2 heats underneath the scorecard. Again, if heat 1 is in the water and you're in heats 2, 3, and 4, then you should be at the staging area. I'm going to repeat that as soon as the kids are done cheering. So spectators, City of Edmond mandates that you wear a mask at all times. We greatly appreciate your cooperation. Again, the City of Edmond mandates, this is not an AESC or a YMCA mandate, but the City of Edmond mandates that you wear a mask at all times when you're in the spectator area. We'd greatly appreciate your cooperation. Also, coaches and swimmers, another City of Edmond also mandates that while you're in the crash area, that you wear a mask at all times. Spectators, no standing along the handrails at any time during the meet, no flash photography before the start of each race. And also we have a special viewing area. That front bulkhead area is a special viewing area for the current heat. So if your kids are swimming in the current heat, then that area is reserved for you. Once your kids are finished swimming, then we ask you that you proceed back to the seating area. Can we get someone to turn that music off? Because no one's listening, and is there any way to ask someone to turn the music off? Usually he turns it off before. No, I have been. The computer ops, if you guys can hear me, can you have the music turned off, please? Computer ops, if you can have the music turned off, greatly appreciate it. All right, let's try those announcements again. Spectators, I hope you heard City of Edmond mandates that you wear a mask at all times. If you're in the spectator area, please wear your mask. This is not an AESC or a YMCA mandate. This is the City of Edmond. They mandate that you have a mask on at all times. Greatly appreciate your cooperation. All right, swimmers and coaches, we're going to try this one again. Staging area. Yesterday we seemed to do fairly well with the counterclockwise traffic flow to get to your starting blocks, but the staging area, we had way too many kids bunched up by the King Marlin crash area. We cannot have that again this morning, please. So if heat 1 is in the water and you're in heats 2, 3, and 4, then you should be at the staging area. If you're in heat 5, do not make your way to the staging area until heat 2 is in the water. So there should only be 3 heats. 3 heats in our staging area. 1 heat behind the blocks and 2 heats underneath the scoreboard. Again, coaches, we need your cooperation with the kids. Yesterday afternoon, the 13 and overs, there was no issue. So we need the 12 and unders. We need you guys to do way better than the 13 and overs. And I believe that you guys can do that. But we need full cooperation. Once again, only 3 heats should be in the staging area. 1 heat behind the starting blocks and 2 heats underneath the scoreboard. Also, kids, utilize only the restrooms in the locker rooms, please. This is for your safety. Do not utilize the restrooms by concessions or upstairs in the spectator area. Spectators, again, no flash photography before the start of each race. No standing along the handrails. Kids, we need quiet before the start of each race, especially the relays. so we need quiet before the start of each race. Also, live stream. We're live streaming again, broadcastelements.com/live. Again, one word, broadcastelements.com/live. At this time, if you'd all stand and remove your hats as we pay tribute to our country with our national anthem. Our first event this morning is event number 37, girls 12 and under 200-yard medley relay. 2 heats in that event. Event 37, heat 1. This is event 37, girls 12 and under 200-yard medley relay. Your first of 2 heats in this event in lane 3, Bison Aquatic, lane 4, Trident Aquatic, and in lane 5, Bison Aquatic. Good morning and welcome to the AESC Halloween meet. This is the final day of our competition, the morning session, 12 and unders. Starting out with the medley relay this morning, and unlike the individual medley, which has a stroke sequence of butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle, the medley relays start off with the backstroke first, followed by the breaststroke, the butterfly, and then the freestyle. Reason for that is with the backstroke, it's easier to have them start, a relay starts first in the pool, rather than if we went with the traditional individual medley relay sequence to have someone in the pool for the backstroke while the butterfly leg is finishing up. So once again, with the medley relays, we start off with the backstroke, then to the breaststroke, butterfly, and then freestyle. And let's see, after the first half here, now we're on to the butterfly leg, and it's Trident Aquatics A relay team with a 119.72 split. 23.71 was the breaststroke split. Probably unlikely that that was the breaststroke split. Sometimes we'll get some soft touches. You know, if kids are a little delayed getting out of the blocks from the first leg, they'll trigger the timing pad. And moving to the last leg, it's Trident Aquatic still with the lead, 154.73 was their cumulative split there. 35.01 was the butterfly leg. And another thing you'll notice, as I mentioned, I think I mentioned it yesterday morning, was that you'll see that each team will have multiple relay teams in the event. This meet, we do not limit the amount of relay teams for each relay event. During championship style meets, you may see a limit of 2 to 3 teams, 2 to 3 relays per team. It looks like Trident Aquatics there. Touch the wall is a soft touch. As I mentioned, soft touches, as I mentioned yesterday, soft touches occur when the kids touch the outer edge of the timing pad, or don't press on that pad hard enough with enough force to trigger the clock to stop. However, we do have backup timers. Well, we have 2 timers with stopwatches, and also each timer has a plunger, and what that is that is it's just a device that signals the electronic timing system to stop as well. So we actually have 5 ways that we can record a swimmer's time. We tend to go to the touch pad where the swimmer controls the timing, but if they, like I said, if they have a soft touch like we just had, then we go to the backup timers. Heat number 2. This is Heat 2 in the water. Your second and final heat for event 37 in Lane 2, American Energy. Lane 3, American Energy. Lane 4, American Energy. Lane 5, Bison Aquatic. Lane 6, Suitor Swim Club. And in Lane 7, Bison Aquatic. Next up, event 38, boys, 12 and under, 200-yard medley relay. 1 heat in that event. The first leg, the backstroke leg, looks like we have Bison Aquatics A relay, 32.07 was their split, followed by American Energy with a 36.41. What's that?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, sir? Looks like we have a new leader. Oh no, current leader still is Bison Aquatic. 115.76 cumulative split, followed by American Energy's A relay. It looks like American Energy was able to shave about 3 seconds off that first leg, and so it looks like it's about a body and a half, maybe 2 body length lead that Bison Aquatic has on American Energy there. So American Energy in lane 4, Bison Aquatic in lane 5. Still about a body length lead as we come into the final leg. Bison Aquatic with the lead, followed by American Energy. And with that great underwater there by American Energy, that on the freestyle leg, it looks like they're now neck and neck. Let's see if this changes. I'd say American Energy now has the lead as they come into the final leg, or final 25. American Energy with a body length lead. Looks like they're going to take this one from Bison Aquatic with a fantastic freestyle leg to finish this one up. At the wall with time of 2:21.69, American Energy Swim Club, A relay in lane 4. Next up is event 38, boys, 12 and under, 200-yard medley relay, 1 heat. That was an awesome freestyle leg there by whoever from AE. Event 38, heat 1. So we only have 1 heat for the boys. Looks like we have 6 relay teams this morning, 2 from American Energy and 3 from Bison Aquatic. Bixby Swim Club and Trident also have a team. This is event 38 boys, 12 and under, 200-yard medley relay. Your first and only heat in lane 2, Trident Aquatic. Lane 3, American Energy. Lane 4, American Energy. Lane 5, Bison Aquatic. Lane 6, Bixby Swim Club. And in lane 7, Bison Aquatic.
Okay, so that's about 37. Heat 2, lane 7. Lane
After that first leg, backstroke to 33.67, American Energy's A relay, followed by Trident Aquatics A relay, 37.10. And looks like Trident Aquatic now has the lead with that 35.90 split on the back or on the breaststroke, compared to American Energy's 41.70. They now lead by let's call it a 3 body length lead. In timings, in terms of time, it's 2.37 second lead. Coming into 5 to 12. And it looks like Trident Aquatic now has they've extended that lead to almost a half pool length, so it's going to be a huge challenge here to see if American Energy can close that gap as we go to the freestyle. Looks like American Energy's freestyler has closed it now to about a 2 or 3 body length lead. It's going to be a close one to the finish. That freestyler now looks like he's going to pass Trident. Now looks like a body length lead. Looks like American Energy is going to come from behind once again on the freestyle. With a time of 2:17.02 from American Energy Swim Club, their A relay in lane 4. Next up, event 39, girls, 12 and under, 100-yard freestyle. 8 heats in that event. Once again, with regards to our staging area, we only need heats 1, 2, and 3 at the staging area. I see heat number 4 right there before the staging area. Again, do not proceed to the staging area unless you are in the 3 heats following the heat that is currently in the pool. Event 39, heat 1. This is event 39, girls 12 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Your first of 8 heats in this event. In lane 3, Isabella Rubino. Lane 4, Peyton Jenrich. And in lane 5, Jade McGill. Once again, swimmers and coaches, just another reminder, coaches, we greatly would appreciate your help on this one. Please do not send your swimmers to the staging area unless they are the 3 heats following the current heat in the pool. Therefore, at this time, we only need heats 2, 3, and 4 to be at the staging area. Heat 5, do not proceed to the staging area until heat 2 is in the water. Once again, heat 5, do not proceed to the staging area until heat 2 is in the water. Thank you. Also, safety marshals, if we could have your help too enforcing that, it would be greatly appreciated. We want to make sure that that crash area over there by a King Marlin Swim Club is clear of any competitors other than King Marlin's athletes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. We'll get it there. We'll get there. 13 and overs had a much better, did much better.
It's an adjustment.
It is, absolutely. Absolutely, it's an adjustment, especially for the kids who have not swam at an American Energy meet.
There's a lot of no time.
Thank you, sir. That's a good point. This heat, well, yeah, this event, this meet, we do have a lot of no time. So kids who have swam for the very first time, although I would venture to say this, those who have swam for the very first time, this is their new normal. And I don't want to use the word new normal, but those who, but those,
the
but
current normal.
yeah, the current normal. Heat number 2. And with a time of 1:25.56, it's Sooner Swim Club's Emily Friedel. Oh, no, sorry, it's Isabella Rubino, 7-year-old Isabella Rubino with a time of 1:25.56. This is heat number 2. In lane 2, Maya McGuire. Lane 3, Emily Friedel. In lane 5, Marley Lamb. And in lane 6, Chloe Choi. But no, I was going to say that the kids who have swam at meets before, whose normal used to be just to head to the blocks, I'm willing to bet those are the ones. Yeah.
Because they're used to being
Yeah. Those who who are swimming for the very first time, this is the only normal they've seen. So for those of you that are watching on the live stream, usually what we would have, and I say usually, prior to the pandemic, when events would take place, such as this 12 and under, 100-yard freestyle, if we had 8 heats, it would be very common to see all 8 heats behind the blocks. All the kids, the coaches would send them up so that they wouldn't miss an event or miss their swim. So you like I said, it'd be very common to see 7 to 8 heats standing behind the blocks at all times or during the course of the race. Now, with regards to the pandemic and social distancing, we're only allowing 1 heat behind the blocks, and then we have a staging area right underneath the scoreboard. You can see that at the top of your screen there. Occasionally you can see that at the top of your screen. Where we stage 2 heats, we keep those competitors 6 feet apart, and therefore instead of having 8 heats behind the blocks, we have 1 behind the block and 2 sitting underneath the scoreboard. So what we've had with these 12 and under competitors this weekend is we've had some of them who are used to the previous normal, if you will, head to the blocks when their event is up or starts. Heat number 3. And with a time of 1:35.37, Bison Aquatics, Chloe Choi in that heat.
Please stay in the water.
That's where you'll get the no times, is they want to get out of the water because they don't know. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Olive Hostetler. Lane 2, Emma Williams. Lane 3, Carly Schlomer. Lane 4, Asha Batiz Muhammad. Lane 5, Taylor White. Lane 6, Tyler Hale. Lane 7, Addison Carly. And in lane 8, Taylor Rogers. So as I've mentioned, so we've had some challenges this weekend with kids that are headed to the starting blocks well before they need to be at the staging area. And so we've had a few swimmers, groups of heats actually, a couple of heats at a time, bunched up right on top of a crash area for one of the clubs competing here this weekend. Looks like we're going to have a finisher here. With a time of 1:02.07 from Trident Aquatic, Taylor White. Oh, did they? Oh, no, they didn't miss. They're recording the times right now. Yeah, no, they're sitting down. So what they do is they take the time and then they go sit down. But I saw them riding, so I think they did capture that. But yeah, they almost missed getting up there, or? Heat number 4. This is Heat 4 in Lane 1, Abigail Munger. Lane 2, Aurora Fletcher. Lane 3, Ava Kelser. Lane 4, Melanie Gomez. Lane 5, Liv Caldwell. Lane 6, Isabella Bass. Lane 7, Kaylin Sermon. And in Lane 8, Ireland Moss.
For Halloween.
You like that one today? Hey, every now and then.
Matey.
Exactly.
Oh, no, that sounds good.
The video production crew said that it sounds like they're watching a wrestling match or something. That's right. Lucha Libre. It is, yeah, it is Sunday. Sunday. All right, back to the races here. Looks like our current leader in lane 6 is Isabella Bass from Sooner Swim Club. Keep an eye on lane 3 here. Ava Kelser from American Energy. Lane 7, Kaylin Sermon. Battling for second place. And the wall with a time of 1:31.87 from Sooner Swim Club, Isabella Bass. Heat number 5. This is Heat 5. In Lane 1, Alyssa Muffet. Lane 2, Claire Weber. Lane 3, Mia Young. Lane 4, Lila Moore. Lane 5, Julia Cottingham. Lane 6, Helen Cruz. Lane 7, Reese Kelly. And in Lane 8, Finley Fight. You know, when I started doing that, kids would come up to their coaches and say, how come I can't be in lane 8? You know, like, put me in lane 8, coach. And for those of you watching, in terms of how the lanes are seated, typically in each heat, we have 8 competitors. They typically would have a seed time, and what we do is we seed them from fastest in the middle and then work our way out. So our fastest competitor in a heat would be in lane 4 and then 5 and then just work our way out. And traditionally, well, and with that standard, lane number 8 would be the slowest seed time for that heat. With a time of 1:16.48 from King Marlin Swim Club, Julia Cottingham. Oh yeah, it's Halloween, so I should do like spooky voice. Heat 6. Right? It just dawned on me. All right, the announcer's a little slow this weekend. This is heat number 6. In lane 1, Genesis Rodriguez. Lane 2, Sarah Dixon. Lane 3, Haley Hunt. Lane 4, Ginny Harkins. Lane 5, Lacey Brule. Lane 6, Gianna Lim. Lane 7, Ayla Cuthbertson. And in lane 8, Scarlett Method. All right. We are in heat number 6 of 8.
If that were to finish, I might circle
you know, 5 and 6 because it's too close to each other. It also tells you later when Edmond comes to the person you tell I flash over there.
I go talk to the budget workers to make sure they're aware of that because of like state or something. You don't want to have someone get qualified because
The wall with a time of 1:12.00. King Marlin's Genesis Rodriguez. Heat 7. This is Heat 7 in Lane 1. Emerson Stendenbach. Lane 2, Violet Olsen. Lane 3, Emma Evadoka. Lane 4, Charlotte Peters. Lane 5, Scout Howell Dowd. Lane 6, Abigail Jones. Lane 7, Anna Chian. And in Lane 8, Chapel McCollum. At the time of 108.77, King Marlin's Violet Olsen. Heating. This is your 8th and final heat for event number 39. In lane 1, Eva Grove-Lucian. Lane 2, Brenna Olander. Lane 3, Lily Schmeling. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Amelia Lightfoot. Lane 6, Skylar Brown. Lane 7, Abigail Bass. And in lane 8, Maya Avdalovic. Next up, event 40, boys 12 and under, 100-yard freestyle. 7 heats in that event. The wall on time of 58.96, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Ramos.
We're not turning the pool, are we? No.
Event 40, heat 1. This is event 40, boys 12 and under, 100-yard freestyle. Your first of 7 heats in this event. In lane 3, Jacob Grove-Lucian. And in lane 4, Amir Sani. What's that?
I gotta go get a new headset. Mine's not working. I didn't hear you saying that.
You didn't? Let me call it again. They didn't acknowledge it either.
I haven't heard everything. Heat 115 at the most. Okay, I heard that. Okay.
I thought you were talking about something else because there was such a long delay.
I don't know. I mean, I hear some of the stuff from you, but I don't know. Like, I didn't hear half the times where at the very end of like lanes 1 to 8 were clear. I didn't half of them. I didn't hear you respond back going through a clear. Thank you. But I saw you talking, but I couldn't hear it.
I didn't hear it either. But did you hear when I was calling and stuff?
Yeah, I heard when
because
you
he
called.
wasn't.
I didn't hear the one call about the early takeoff. Because I didn't know what the lane was.
So we heat number 2. So it looks like we had a soft touch there by Amir Sani, who came in first in that heat. Did not get an official time for him, but like I said, we do have 4 backup times.
Yeah, he's doing it in water start.
Yeah, hop in, Bart, pretty good.
This is heat number 2. In lane 2, Parker Swain. Lane 3, Cameron Schultz. Lane 4, Rylan Knuckles. Lane 5, Zach Rosa Berrios. Lane 6, Ezra Overton. And in lane 7, Noah Ellis. So as you've probably noticed in that race, or in this current heat, we did have a competitor in lane 2 start in the water. And so USA Swimming rules do allow the competitor, if they wish, to start in the water rather than the blocks. And sometimes you'll see that with our younger competitors, especially those who are swimming competitively for the first time. Our youngest competitor, I've not seen her on this list today, but we'll probably see her during the 25s. There it is, yep. So in the 25-yard breaststroke, our youngest competitor at this meet is 5-year-old Pippa Rubino from Bison Aquatic. In this session, we have our 12 and unders, so the current range of our competitors this weekend, 5 to 12. This weekend, yeah, the weekend. Well, yes. So this afternoon we'll have our 13 and over. That's true. With a time of 1:30.50 from Bison Aquatic, Zach Rosa Berrios. That's true. So for this weekend, it's 5 to probably, I think we have an 8, I think we had a 21-year-old. So our 13 and over, there's no limit to the age group as long as they're a USA Swimming member. Heat 3. This is heat 3. In lane 1, Levi Shugart. Lane 2, Nathan Hersog. Lane 3, Joseph Wynn. Lane 4, Parker Levette. Lane 5, Bryson Pinson. Lane 6, Archer Fullerton. Lane 7, Dane Harvey. And in lane 8, Kaylin Carper. So this is our third heat. The last of our no-time swimmers in lane 8 there, Kaylin Carper, swimming this event for the first time. We'll move on to our seeded swimmers. So our top seeded swimmer in this heat is Parker Levette in lane 4 from American Energy, 132.09. This is is his best time coming into this race. The time of 1:21.68, American Energy's Parker Lavette. Heat 4. This is Heat 4 in the water. In lane 1, Bentley Mendoza. Lane 2, Trevor Flint. Lane 3, John David Junot. Lane 5, Matthew Monsey. Lane 6, Owen Jean Trout. Lane 7, George Jennings. And in lane 8, Cade Tishko.
Stay in the water. The kid runs back and
Runs back and jumps in? Oh my God. That's awesome.
Hated that.
That's awesome.
There was a OBU kid, okay, Lance was with Becca, and backstroke, kid does a cannonball. Just drenches Lance at O-triple-C. Lance threw his foot pull it down, and walked over that lane and started yelling for him. You ever do that again, keep throwing you out.
Oh, man. The time of 1:15.00, American Energy's Matthew Muncy. E5. This is heat number 5. In lane 1, Aiden Louser. Lane 2, Luke Jean. Lane 3, Sean Wright. Lane 4, Sam Mahan. Lane 5, Xander Pruden. Lane 6, Kevin Cruz. Lane 7, Xander Applegate. And in lane 8, Gavin Porterfield. So it's our 5th of 7 heats in this event.
I will go home and change it now.
At the time of 1:08.58, American Energy's Sean Wright. Heat 6. This is Heat 6. In lane 1, Tristan Cook. Lane 2, Declan Seal. Lane 3, Beckham Kerr. Lane 4, Ryan Lightfoot. Lane 5, William Langley. Lane 6, Braden Nieves. Lane 7, Jackson Hill. And in lane 8, Easton Hightower.
Go. Kick.
The wall one time at 108.12. Record entry, Ryan Lightfoot. Heat number 7. This is your 7th and final heat for event number 40. In lane 1, Max Spory. Lane 3, Reese Pangburn. Lane 4, JD Newman. Lane 5, Tansel Chen. Lane 6, John Wynn. Lane 7, Jacob Wong. And in lane 8, Juan Pablo Hernandez. Next up is event 41, girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststrokes. There are 2 heats in that event. So with our 25-yard events, we have the competitors, our 8 and under competitors start on the bulkhead, as you'll see. The bulkhead there being the divider between the two pool, the bulkhead dividing the pools into 2 pools. The time of 55:11 from Sooner Swim Club, JD Newman. JD with the PR there, 55:11. His time coming into this meet, 56:76. So a nice 1.6 second drop there for JD. JD having a really good meet this weekend. I think he's PR'd in almost every event that he swam. In fact, Friday night he had a new AAA time. I think it was in the 200 freestyle. In fact, he has another new AAA, 55:79. So let's see if we can get JD on the camera here just to talk with him. Phil, you ready to go on the GoPro? No. We're going to do it right now. Oh, no. Oh, no, let's do it after the race starts. Yeah, I didn't realize there was... We're ready to go. This is event 41, your first of 2 heats. Girls 8 and under 25-yard breaststroke. In lane 3, Pippa Rubino. Lane 4, Nixon Reeder. And in lane 5, Isabella Rubino. Hey, JD. All right, go ahead, Phil. So we got JD Thuman, another AAA time there for you, JD, in the 100 free. You guess.
Yeah.
You didn't realize it?
Yeah, he did. John did really good too.
John, get over here.
Come on,
John, say hello to I don't have you guys on camera. We'll get you back here in a sec. With a time of 30:35, Bison Aquatics, Isabella Rubino. John, you had a personal best time in that race as well?
Yeah.
You got anybody watching on the live stream?
Not really. I don't think.
Not so. JD, what about you? Anybody watching today?
Yeah.
All right. Grandparents, JD's grandparents watching. Say hello to your grandparents.
Hi.
All right. Well, you call them grandma and grandpa? What do you call them? Nana.
I have a grandma and grandpa.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, JD's grandparents. JD just got himself another AAA time. You having a good meet? Have you PR'd in every event this weekend?
Yes,
Except for the 50 free? All but one event. Awesome. And John, how about you? How many PRs you got this weekend? All right. Well done, gentlemen. Good luck this afternoon or this morning. All right. No worries. This is your second and final heat for event 41. In lane 2, Kenzie Kraus. Lane 3, Megan Muncie. Lane 4, Jade McGill. Lane 5, Maggie Love. Lane 6, Claire Choi. And in lane 7, Mackenzie Ridpat. So yeah, JD Thuman there from Sooner Swim Club and John Wynn from King Marlin Swim Club. Both gentlemen having good meets this weekend. JD PRing in all but one event so far, and John said he had a few PRs as well, so well done to those two gentlemen. The time of 30.83 from Bison Aquatic, Kenzie Krause. Also, swimmers, just a reminder, we're giving out those rubber duckies all weekend. The 13 and over seem to have gathered a few yesterday afternoon, but I'm sure we have plenty of rubber duckies left for this morning's session. So if you get a PR, if you get a personal best time, grab a ticket from the timer. The timers have these tickets. 1 ticket for your personal best. 2 tickets will get you a rubber ducky. You can claim your rubber ducky at the clerk of course. 2 tickets, 1 rubber ducky. Event 41, event 42, heat 1. This is event 42 boys, 8 and under, 25-yard breaststroke, your first and only heat in lane 3, Crew Carner. Lane 4, Amir Sani. Lane 5, Jacob Grolution. And in lane 6, Henry Franks. And the wall at time of 27:44. American Energy's Jacob Revolution. Next up, event 43, girls 12 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. 6 heats in that event. Event 43, heat 1. Only 1 minute. Only 1 minute behind. Wow. Make it 2.
You want to wait?
There she comes.
They're coming.
I know. How long now?
Well, we're a little bit racist. But
Why we have 14 staging areas in advance.
I'm going to talk to the coach.
All right, as we get our last competitor there, she's probably well warmed up after sprinting over to the sprinting safely over to the starting block. This is event 43, girls 12 and under, 50-yard breaststroke, your first of 6 heats in this event. In lane 1, Lillian Hatcher. Lane 2, Sarah Dixon. Lane 3, Alyssa Moffitt. Lane 4, Abigail Jones. Lane 6, Skylar Gilbert. Lane 7, Claire Choi. And in lane 8, Kenzie Krause. All right, George, don't take my my mask there. So 6 heats in this event, the 50-yard breaststroke. The first 2 heats will be swimmers who will be competing in the 50 breaststroke for the very first time. With a time of 51:84, Bison Aquatics, Abigail Jones. Nice little celebration there by Abigail. Heat 2. This is heat number 2. In lane 1, Maya McGuire. Lane 2, Chloe Choi. Lane 3, Marley Lamb. Lane 4, Ava Kelser. Lane 6, Emily Freidel. Lane 7, Lila Moore. And in lane 8, Aubrey Ward. With a time of 54:31 from Student Swim Club, Emily Freidel. Heat 3. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Addison Carley. Lane 2, Tyler Hale. Lane 3, Liv Caldwell. Lane 4, Kaylin Sermon. Lane 5, Abigail Munger. Lane 6, Maggie Love. Lane 7, Emma Williams. And in lane 8, Olive Hostetler. So this heat has the last of our no time competitors. No time being the competitors are swimming this for the very first time. Lanes 1, 2, 7, and 8. Addison Carley, Tyler Hale, Emma Williams, and Olive Hostetler swimming this event for the very first time. With a time of 49:48, Bison Aquatics, Tyler Hale. Heat 4. This is heat 4. In lane 1, Claire Weber. Lane 2, Asha Batiz Mohammed. Lane 3, Julia Cottingham. Lane 4, Isabella Bass. Lane 5, Peyton Jenrich. Lane 6, Emerson Stendenbach. Lane 7, Helen Cruz. And in lane 8, Madison Harrington. Let's see, our top seeded competitor in this is Isabella Bass, 56:52 her seed time. The time of 49:33, Trident Aquatics, Emerson Stendenbach. Heat 5. Heat 5. This is heat 5. In lane 1, Taylor Rogers. Lane 2, Genesis Rodriguez. Lane 3, Rose Lawrence. Lane 4, Scout Howell Dowd. Lane 5, Ireland Moss. Lane 6, Scarlett Mathis. Lane 7, Mia Young. And in lane 8, Finley, fight! The time of 44:27, King Marlin, Scout Howell Dow. Heat 6. This is your sixth and final heat for event 43. In lane 1, Roxy Padova. Lane 2, Charlotte Peters. Lane 3, Brenna Olander. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Lily Schmeling. Lane 6, Gianna Lim. Lane 7, Skylar Brown. And in lane 8, Anna Chan. Next up is event 44, boys 12 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. 4 heats in that event. That's event 44, boys 12 and under, 50-yard breaststroke. Time at 37:03, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Ramos. Event 44, heat 1. This is event 44, boys 12 and under, 50-yard breaststroke, your first of 4 heats in this event. In lane 2, Amir Sani. Lane 3, Cameron Schultz. Lane 4, Michael Muncy. Lane 5, Ezra Overton. Lane 6, Parker Swain. And in lane 7, Brady Klepper. So 4 heats in this event. This morning we'd like to thank our meat sponsor, Lewis Orthodontics. Lewis Orthodontics based here in Edmond, Oklahoma. Specializing in orthodontics. They want you to be more than happy. They want you to be ecstatic. So what they do is they transform your smile and your self-esteem. Lewis Orthodontics, we make you smile until your cheeks hurt. Also want to thank ACRS Technologies. So ACRS is a consulting engineering firm based in Oklahoma City with over 30 years of experience providing engineering and design services to broadband providers across the country. At the time of 102.03, American Energy's Michael Muncy. Heat 2. This is heat number 2. In lane 2, Taden Smith. Lane 3, Matthew Muncy. Lane 4, Owen Jeantrout. Lane 5, Nathan Herzog. Lane 6, Kaylin Carper. Lane 7, Bryson Vincent. And in lane 8, Dane Harvey. So in this one we have, let's see, 2 competitors with seed times, the rest with no time, so swimming it for the first time. Our 2 seeded competitors, Owen Jeantrout in lane 4, and Nathan Herzog there in lane number 5.
You have 1 DP sitting right there.
The time of 47:10, American Energy, Michael Muncy, heat number 3. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Medley Medusa. Lane 2, Trevor Flint. Lane 3, Jackson Hill. Lane 4, Tristan Cook. Lane 5, Luke Jean. Lane 6, Joseph Wynn. Lane 7, George Jennings. And in lane 8, Archer Fullerton.
They were exceptions, so just line them up. All were exceptions. I'll have to reconcile them up here. We made it through Heat 2.
Oh, sweet.
Congratulations.
With a time of 41.80, King Marlin's Tristan Cook. Tristan dropping 5 seconds in that event. Heat 4. This is your 4th and final heat for event 44. In lane 1, Easton Hightower. Lane 2, Max Sporty. Lane 3, Rhett Pangberg. Lane 4, Jacob Wong. Lane 5, John Wynn. Lane 6, Beckham Kerr. Lane 7, Braden Nieves. And in lane 8, Aiden Louser. Jacob Wong looking to get a AAA time. AAA time is a 32:69. Just off that AAA, 33:47. With a time of 33:47, Bixby Swim Club's Jacob Wong. Next up, event 45 girls, 12 and under, 200-yard individual medley, 3 heats. Event 45, heat 1. This is event 45, girls 12 and under, 200-yard individual medley, your first of 3 heats in this event. In lane 3, Reagan Raska. Lane 4, Taylor White. And in lane 5, Scarlett Mathis. Other one with a time of 2:41.70, Trident Aquatics, Taylor White. Heat 2. This is Heat 2. In Lane 1, Finley Fight. Lane 2, Ayla Cuthbertson. Lane 3, Scout Howell Dow. Lane 4, Macy Brule. Lane 5, Emma Evanoka. Lane 6, Gianna Lim. And in Lane 7, Genesis Rodriguez.
Oh, shoot.
Whoops. That's what happens when you sit down with your phone in your back pocket. So now I don't have ears with the guys up top. Thanks. Ooh, it sounds a lot different without headphones on. With a time of 2:59.97 from King Marlin Swim Club, Scout Howell Down! Having a close race there between Scout. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right. Scout Howell Dowd there with a close race to the finish between her and American Energy's Macy Brule in lane 4. Scout finishing with a 2:59.97, Macy 3:00.41. Nice 3 or 7 second drop there for Scout. Heat 3. Or 6 second drop. 6 and some change. Looks like it's her first time under 3 minutes, so nice little milestone swim there. This is your third and final heat for event number 45. In lane 1, Chapel McCollum. Lane 2, Maya Abdelovic. Lane 3, Amelia Lightfoot. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Lily Schmeling. Lane 6, Abigail Bass. Lane 7, Roxy Padova. And in lane 8, Elba Grotlution. Sounds good. The wall at the time of 2:32.40. Bison Aquatics, Sarah Rainbows. Next up, event 46, boys 12 and under, 200-yard individual medley, 3 heats in that event. Event 46, Heat 1. This is event 46, boys 12 and under, 200-yard individual medley, your first of 3 heats in this event. In lane 3, Sam Mahan. Lane 4, John David Juno. And in lane 5, Gavin Porterfield.
Broke them.
Yeah, you got your pair?
I have Bluetooth.
Oh, that'll work.
I have Bluetooth. Want to be AirPods?
That's fine. All right, thank you. That's fine.
What was the decision on that one?
Huh?
What's the decision on that?
They're finding out.
They should be pretty charged.
Can you toss that? Thanks. All right, so we are on the breaststroke. We've got our leader, current leader, Sam Mahan. It's still waiting. I got a lot of Bluetooth. Oh, here they are.
Give me the case.
Oh, okay. For the time of 2:58:25 American Energy, Sam Mahan. Heat 2.
Jeez, why do you have so many things?
This is Heat 2. Win lane 2, Xander Applegate. Lane 3, William Langley. Lane 4, Declan Seal. Lane 5, Sean Wright. Lane 6, Jackson Hill. And in lane 7, Kevin Cruz.
I'm going to try turning off my Bluetooth.
All right.
Keep opening in until they pop up. I will try turning off my Bluetooth.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Your deck
That's right. So this is the second heat. Top seed in lane 4, 252.89.
You still need?
Actually, no, I can use it. I can use this.
What the hell? Wait, can you hear me?
It's great to have technical
Audio.
strokes in the first one we haven't had in
So you're
9
good?
years.
That should be good. All right, thanks.
Do you still want these just in case?
But they
Nah.
haven't improved.
That has zero.
Actually, no, and reason for that is if, in case I walk away, I still need them.
Actually, it should be better because a lot of teams they will opt to start and they
I try to get it
look at
worked out.
Lake in August.
further along the
Long,
process.
right.
The time of 2:45.62 from American Energy Swim Club, Declan Seal.
Yep.
We're on?
You're
Phil,
connected.
Phil, can you hear me? Say something, Phil. E3.
You're connected. And play music.
This is heat number 3, your third and final heat for event 46.
Event 46.
In lane 1, Juan Pablo Hernandez. Lane 2, John Wynn. Lane 3, Reese Tangberg. Lane 4, JD Thuman. Lane 6, Dancel Chen. Lane 7, Max Sporey. And in lane 8, Ryan Lightfoot.
It says it's connected.
Okay, it's connected. All right, it's good. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.
Do they work for you?
This is your second and final heat for event 47 and 92 kg cups. Lane 3, Lady Adventure. Lane 4 is Bella Rubino. Lane 5, Asha Batimana. Lane 6, Square Troy. And in lane 7, Mackenzie Whitaker.
Thank you, sir. And the wall with a time of 23:07, Bison Aquatics, Isabella Rubino. Like, event 48, heat 1. This is event 48, boys, 8 and under 25-yard butterfly. Your first and only heat in this event in lane 3, Crew Carter. Lane 4, Brady Klepper. Lane 5, Amir Sani. And in lane 6, Henry Franks. So we did not get an official time there for Amir Sani, but looks like he touched the wall first.
What is lane 6 doing? What's lane 6 doing?
A lot of work. There's no recovery. I think they're doing the whole way, just doing the kick.
That's not going to be very effective.
Next is event 49, girls 12 and under, 50-yard butterfly, 5 heats in that event.
Ready? I'm ready.
Event 49, heat 1. No recovery. Yet it's only a 25, right? This is event 49, girls 12 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Your first of 5 heats in this event. In lane 3, Claire Choi. Lane 4, Sarah Dixon. Lane 5, Isabella Bass. So the 25 is merely a warm-up for the 50.
Exactly.
With a time of 38:22, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Dixon. So we're about 5 minutes behind our schedule this morning, which is much better. Heat 2, much better than the 25 to 30 minutes that we were behind yesterday. This is heat number 2. In lane 1, Taylor Rogers. Lane 2, Aubrey Ward. Lane 3, Olive Hostetler. Lane 4, Taylor White. Lane 5, Carly Schlomer. And in lane 7, Chloe Choi. So this is our last heat of no time. So swimmers, again, no time swimmers competing in this event for the very first time. Time at 32:49, Trident Aquatics, Taylor White. We'll move on to our seated swimmers here in heats 3, 4, and 5. Heat 3.
Take your mark.
This is heat 3 in lane 1, Kaylin Sermon. Lane 2, Aurora Fletcher. Lane 3, Scarlett Mathis. Lane 4, Reagan Raska. Lane 6, Helen Cruz. Lane 7, Mia Young. And in lane 8, Reese Kelly. Looks like we had a soft touch there on that event. Heat 4. This is heat 4 in lane 1, Lila Moore. Lane 2, Julia Cottingham. Lane 3, Rose Lawrence. Lane 4, Scout Howell Dowd. Lane 5, Haley Hunt. Lane 6, Emerson Stendenbach. Lane 7, Genesis Rodriguez. And in lane 8, Chapel McCollum. The time at 39:61, King Marlin, Scout Howell Dowd. Heat 4. Heat 5. Correction, Heat 5. This is Heat 5. In lane 1, Violet Olson. Lane 2, Roxy Padova. Lane 3, Abigail Bass. Lane 4, Sarah Ramos. Lane 5, Skylar Brown. Lane 6, Abigail Jones. Lane 7, Charlotte Peters. And in lane 8, Anna Chan. Next up, event 50, boys 12 and under 50-yard butterfly. 5 heats in that event. At the time of 29:91, Bison Aquatics, Sarah Ramos. And that is Sarah's first time into the 29s. Sub 30 time there for Sarah Ramos. Once again, first time on with that.
They're going to be put in here.
Event 50, heat 1. 29:91. With that time, she achieves a AA time standard in that event.
They're being, the women are being
For 11-12 girls.
50 heat 1. Right, George, you got to find out.
Yep.
About 0.7 of a second off the AAA time there for Sarah. This is event 50, boys 12 and under, 50-yard butterfly. Your first of 5 heats in this event. In lane 3, Noah Ellis. Lane 4, Levi Shugart. Lane 5, George Jennings. And lane 6, Jacob Grotlucian. Who do we have in lanes 1 and 8? Re-swims?
You know, a couple of the girls that were no-shows.
Okay.
And theirs.
Okay. All right, so in lanes 1 and 8, we do have some no-shows, or some re-swims, sorry. A couple of the female competitors from the 50-yard butterfly who missed their events. Yeah, especially with this meet, having a staging area, not having all the heats lined up behind the blocks, the officials are definitely giving a lot of grace, allowing kids to swim if they miss their event. Time of 47.72, George Jennings, heat number 2. This is heat 2 in lane 1, Nathan Herzog. Lane 3, Parker Levette. Lane 4, Kay Tishko. Lane 5, Owen Jeantrout. Lane 6, Archer Fullerton. Lane 7, Zach Rosa Berrios. And in lane 8, Hayden Smith. Once again, if a competitor misses their respective heat, what the process there is they'll the coach will go up to the officials, let them know. Typically, they're not allowed to re-swim, but you know, with these extenuating circumstances, we try to slot them into an empty lane in a subsequent heat. At the time of 43:21, American Energy's Parker Lovett. Heat 4. Heat 3. A little ahead of myself there. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Joseph Wynn. Lane 2, Beckham Kerr. Lane 3, Matthew Muncy. Lane 4, Aiden Louser. Lane 5, Xander Applegate. Lane 6, Luke John. Lane 7, Bentley Mendoza. And in lane 8, Zender Pruden. So the boys' AAA time in this event is a 28:19. 28:19. The time of 36:86, American Energy's Matthew Muncy. Heat 4. This is heat 4 in lane 1, Tristan Cook. Lane 2, William Langley. Lane 3, Jackson Hill. Lane 4, Ryan Lightfoot. Lane 5, Declan Seal. Lane 6, Kevin Cruz. Lane 7, Braden Nieves. And in lane 8, Sean Wright.
Okay, Jeff, that was heat 3. Lane D swimmer was passed vertical towards the back off the wall. That call is accepted. Please write it up.
Time at 34:03, American Energy's Ryan Lightfoot. Heat number 5. This is your fifth and final heat for event number 50 in lane 1, Easton Hightower. Lane 3, Rhett Pangburn. Lane 4, Dancel Chen. Lane 5, JD Duman. Lane 6, Jacob Huang. Lane 7, John Wynn. And in lane 8, Juan Pablo Hernandez. Time at 26:75. It's Sooner Swim Club's JD Duman. And with that, both Dancel and JD both get a AAA time in that event for 11, 12-year-old boys. AAA time was 28:19. JD finishing with a 26:75 and Dancel with a 27:97. Event 51, heat 1. Where's Dancel Chen? Who's Dancel? Come over here, Dancel. Come on. We're going to get you on video here in a sec. This is event 51, girls 12 and under 100-yard backstroke. Your first, and JD, your first of 5 heats. In lane 1, Skylar Gilbert. Lane 2, Marley Lamb. Lane 3, Liv Caldwell. Lane 4, Rachel Gray. Lane 5, Maya McGuire. Lane 6, Peyton Jenrich. Lane 7, Melanie Gomez. And in lane 8, Ireland Moss. All right, so I've got Dancel Chen, I've got JD Thuman. Well, both those gentlemen, congratulations, AAA time with the new time standards. How many AAA? Is this your first or second AAA this weekend? You've had one coming in. And this is, I lost count for you, JD, on how many AAAs you got, so congratulations to both you gentlemen. I know you got your grandparents watching. Dancel, do you have anyone watching on the live stream? You don't think so? She's probably upstairs. All right, well they can go back and re-watch this later on. It'll be posted.
We're probably gonna watch it to see what happened.
All right.
How we did. See how we can improve.
All right, congratulations to both you gentlemen. And you too. You too as well, right? All right. What time of 146.79 American Energy's Ireland Moss. Nice old cheer, big old cheer right there for Ireland. Heat number 2. This is Heat 2. Win lane 1, Emma Williams. Lane 2, Addison Carley. Lane 3, Carly Schlomer. Lane 4, Ava Kelser. Lane 5, Abigail Munger. Lane 6, Tyler Hale. Lane 7, Olive Hostetler. And at lane 8, Reese Kelly. So yeah, so 2 more AAAs there for our 11, 12-year-old boys. Dancel Chen from King Marlin Swim Club and JD Thuman from Sooner Swim Club. Getting a new AAA, I say new, AAA under the new time standards. Again, the new time standards for 21 to 24, new motivational age group time standards that were released fairly recently by USA Swimming. And usually what USA Swimming does is release those time standards after the Olympics. Unfortunately, this year, with the Olympics being postponed, USA Swimming decided to release them a few weeks ago. Also want to thank our meet sponsor, Lewis Orthodontics, and our session sponsor today, ACRS Technologies. Without our sponsors, the live stream, the format of the live stream would definitely not be possible. It would, so we appreciate our meet sponsor, Lewis Orthodontics, and our session sponsor this morning, ACRS Technologies. At the time of 1:28:23, Bison Aquatics, Tyler Hale. That is not Tyler Hale. That's not a Bison swimmer in lane 6, is it? Heat 3. Yeah, that was a King Marlin swimmer in lane 6. Because now in lane 6 is the Bison swimmer, which is supposed to be a King Marlin swimmer. I think that was Julia Cottingham just now, and right now is Tyler Hale in lane 6. So Julia Cottingham, who's supposed to be in this current. So right now it's supposed to be Julia Cottingham in lane 6. There's a Bison swimmer in lane 6. Oh yeah, previously it was Tyler Hale in lane 6 from Bison, but there was that Julia swam that. This is heat number 3. In lane 1, Lila Moore. Lane 2, Claire Weber. Lane 3, Helen Cruz. Lane 4, Chapel McCollum. Lane 5, Macy Brule. Lane 6 is now Tyler Hale from Bison Aquatic. Julia Cottingham swam in the previous heat. And in lane 7, Mia Young. And in lane 8, Aurora Fletcher. So yeah, for those of you watching, it looks like Julia Cottingham, who's supposed to be in lane 6 for this event, swam in the previous heat and won that heat. And Tyler Hale, who was supposed to be in the previous heat, is now swimming in lane 6 of this heat. And sometimes there might be some mix-ups there that get, while the timers and officials try to do their best to catch those mix-ups in terms of just kids swimming in different heats, and we tend to see that with our 12 and unders. Although we do see it with some of the 13 and overs, but more common with the 12 and unders, where they might get mixed up and swim in different heats and different lanes. The time of 1:30:23, American Energy's Macy Brule. Heat number 4. This is heat number 4. In lane 1, Ayla Cuthbertson. Lane 2, Gianna Lim. Lane 3, Ginny Harkins. Lane 4, Violet Olson. Lane 5, Emma Evanoka. Lane 6, Anna Chen. Lane 7, Emma Grove-Lucian. And in lane 8, Alyssa Moffett. Time of 121.43. King Marlin's Violet Olsen. Heat 5. This is your fifth and final heat for event 51. In lane 1, Haley Hunt. Lane 2, Abigail Bass. Lane 3, Amelia Lightfoot. Lane 4, Brenna Olander. Lane 5, Lily Schmeling. Lane 6, Skylar Brown. Lane 7, Maya Abdelovic. And in lane 8, Roxy Cordova. So our 11, 12-year-old AAA time in this event. 100 backstroke is a 104.69. Looks like we had a soft touch there, so I'm not sure what the time was there for Brenda Olander. Looks like she had touched that wall first.
All right, I'm going to walk down and get.
Next up, event 52, boys 12 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Five heats in that event.
6 pages long.
This is event 52, boys 12 and under, 100-yard backstroke. Your first of 5 heats in this event. In lane 3, Noah Ellis. Lane 4, Cameron Schultz. Lane 5, Ezra Overton. And in lane 6, George Jennings.
Time of 141.57. Carolyn's George Jennings. E2.
This is heat number 2 in lane 1, Bryson Pinson. Lane 2, Archer Fullerton. Lane 3, Joseph Wynn. Lane 5, Trevor Flint. Lane 6, Levi Shugart. Lane 7, Kaylin Carper. And in lane 8, Rylan Knuckles. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a lane 8.
That call is accepted. Please write it up.
No lane 8. Yep. So it looks like we had a no-show there with Rylan Knuckles in lane 8.
Hey, look, you don't have a D2 slip, but just a clean one.
So the boys AAA time in this event. Get to here in a sec. Another one with a time of 1:25.79. King Marlin's Joseph Wynn. On the 100 back, 102.79. Keep an eye on both Reese Pangburn and JD Thuman in heat number 5. Both those gentlemen have a 104, 104.02 for Reese Pangburn and 104.89 for JD. Heat number 3. This is heat 3 in lane 1, Parker Levette. Lane 2, Gavin Porterfield. Lane 3, Bentley Manosa. Lane 4, Sam Mahan. Lane 5, Aiden Lauser. Lane 6, JD John David Juno. Lane 7, Matthew Monsi. And in lane 8, Luke Zhang. 2 more heats to go after this, and we'll wrap up our morning session. Conclude this afternoon's, conclude our meet with the afternoon session, which will start at 12:30 p.m. Same URL, broadcastelements.com/live to watch that afternoon session. Those are our 13 and over competitors at 12:30 p.m. Time of 1:20.93, American Energy's Sam Mahan. Heat 4. Sam with a nice 8, let's call it 7.5 second drop there on that swim. This is heat 4 in lane 1, Sean Wright. Lane 2, Jacob Hall. Lane 3, Tristan Cook. Lane 4, Declan Seal. Lane 5, Xander Pruden. Lane 6, Kevin Cruz. Lane 7, Ryan Lightfoot. And lane 8, Becca Kerr.
Jeff Jansen, come here, please. I see that.
Time of 1:13.66. Bixby Swim Club's Jacob Wall. Nice 13-second drop there for Jacob. Heat 5. Again, a 1:02.79 being the AAA time. Let's watch the competitors here in lanes 4 and 5. Reese Pangburn and JD Thuman. As they go to race for that AAA in this event. This is your fifth and final heat for event 52, and also your final heat for this morning's session. In lane 1, Jansel Chen. Lane 2, Rhett Pangburn. Lane 4, Reese Pangburn. Lane 5, JD Thuman. Lane 6, Max Spory. Lane 7, Juan Pablo Hernandez. And in lane 8, Xander Applegate. Xander, our only 10-year-old competitor in this heat. The rest are 12. At the split there, it's JD Thuman, 29.93, followed by Reese Pangburn, 30.57. Very close to that 1:02.79 pace. In fact, JD might be a little bit ahead of it, depending on how they do on this back 50 here. And here they come in for the final 25 stretch. Looks like JD is going to take this one. He's got about a body and a half length lead. 1:02.79 again is that magic number. With a time of 1:01.42, Sooner Swim Club's JD Thuman. And JD wraps up another AAA time for the 11, 12-year-old boys.
CJ, that concludes the morning
And that concludes our morning session, folks. This afternoon, we'll start back up at 12:30 for our 13 and overs. And like to thank our meet sponsor, Lewis Orthodontics, and this morning's session sponsor, ACRS Technologies. And we'll see you here at 12:30 on behalf of American Energy. Thanks for a great 12 and under meet. This is George Glover. I'm out.